Hello everybody, welcome to my channel.
Jodie Foster Biography. Full name, Alicia Christian Jodie Foster. Date of birth, November 19, 1962. Place of birth, Los Angeles, California, USA. Occupation, actress, director, producer. Years active, 1965. Present. Jodie Foster is one of Hollywood's most acclaimed and versatile actresses, celebrated for her intelligence, intensity, and fearless choice of roles. Over the course of her career, she has evolved from a talented child actor into an Academy Award-winning performer and respected filmmaker. Early life and education. Born in Los Angeles, California, Jodie Foster was the youngest of 4 children. Her mother, Evelyn Brandy Almond Foster, managed her early career, while her father, Lucius Fisher Foster III, was a U.S. Air Force lieutenant colonel. Jodie's first exposure to acting came at the age of 3 when she appeared in a Coppertone sunscreen commercial. She quickly became a familiar face on television, appearing in series such as Mayberry RFD, The Courtship of Eddie's Father, and Gunsmoke. Her talent and maturity stood out even at a young age. Foster attended the prestigious Lycée Français de Los Angeles, becoming fluent in French, a skill that later allowed her to act in French-language films. She went on to graduate magna cum laude from Yale University in 1985 with a degree in literature. Breakthrough and rise to fame. Foster's film debut came in Napoleon and Samantha, 1972. But it was her collaboration with director Martin Scorsese that catapulted her to fame. At just 12 years old, she delivered a stunning and controversial performance as Iris, a teenage prostitute, in Taxi Driver, 1976, opposite Robert De Niro. Her portrayal earned her an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actress and established her as one of the most gifted young performers of her generation. Throughout the late 1970s and early 1980s, Foster appeared in films such as Bugsy Malone, 1976, Freaky Friday, 1976, and The Little Girl Who Lives Down the Lane, 1976. Balancing her education with acting. After taking time off for college, she re-emerged as a formidable adult actress. Acclaimed performances and awards. Foster's career reached new heights in the late 1980s and 1990s. She won her first Academy Award for Best Actress for her powerful performance as a rape survivor seeking justice in The Accused, 1988. In 1991, she delivered one of the most iconic performances in film history as FBI trainee Clarice Starling in The Silence of the Lambs. The role earned her a second Academy Award, a Golden Globe, and widespread acclaim. Her scenes opposite Anthony Hopkins' chilling Hannibal Lecter remain legendary in cinema. Other notable films from this era include Contact, 1997, Nell, 1994, Maverick, 1994, and Panic Room, 2002. Foster's performances are often marked by emotional depth, intelligence, and quiet strength. Transition to directing and producing. In addition to acting, Jodie Foster has built a respected career as a director and producer. Her directorial debut came with Little Man Tate, 1991, followed by Home for the Holidays, 1995, The Beaver, 2011, and Money Monster, 2016, starring George Clooney and Julia Roberts. She has also directed episodes of acclaimed television series, including Black Mirror and Orange is the New Black. Her work behind the camera is known for its sensitivity, intelligence, and focus on complex human relationships. Personal life and legacy. Foster is famously private about her personal life. She publicly acknowledged her sexual orientation during a 2013 Golden Globe speech, expressing gratitude for her long-term partner, Alexandra Hedison, whom she later married. Throughout her career, Jodie Foster has earned a reputation as one of the most intelligent and fearless figures in Hollywood. She is known for choosing challenging roles and for avoiding the typical trappings of fame. Her work has earned her numerous honors, including the Cecil B. DeMille Award for Lifetime Achievement and recognition from film festivals around the world. Recent work in recent years. Foster has continued to act in high-profile projects such as Hotel Artemis, 2018, The Mauritanian, 2021, for which she won a Golden Globe, and True Detective, Night Country, 2024, where her performance was praised as a triumphant return to television. Legacy Jodie Foster remains a trailblazer, a performer and filmmaker who broke barriers for women in Hollywood and proved that intelligence, authenticity, and artistic courage could coexist with stardom. Her legacy continues to inspire actors, directors, and audiences alike. Major awards and honors. Over the decades, Jodie Foster has been recognized with some of the most prestigious awards in the entertainment industry, underscoring her immense influence and talent. Her accolades include Academy Awards, Oscars Best Actress in a Leading Role for The Accused, 1988, Best Actress in a Leading Role for The Silence of the Lambs, 1991, Golden Globe Awards. Best Actress in a Motion Picture, Drama for The Accused, 1988, Best Actress in a Motion Picture, Drama for The Silence of the Lambs, 1991, Best Supporting Actress for The Mauritanian, 2021, Cecil B. DeMille Award, 2013, for Outstanding Contributions to the World of Entertainment. BAFTA Award, Best Supporting Actress for Taxi Driver, 1976, Best Newcomer for Bugsy Malone and Taxi Driver, 1976. Shared recognition. In addition to these honors, Foster has received Lifetime Achievement Awards and film festival tributes around the globe, including recognition from the Cannes Film Festival and the American Film Institute. Style and influence. Jodie Foster's acting style is characterized by a rare blend of intellect, emotional realism, and understated strength. Unlike many of her contemporaries, she has often chosen roles that challenge societal norms and explore the complexities of human psychology. Her characters, from the vulnerable yet determined Clarice Starling to the enigmatic Nell, often reflect women who are both cerebral and emotionally resilient. Foster's influence extends beyond her performances. She helped pave the way for women to move behind the camera in Hollywood, inspiring future generations of female directors and producers. Her insistence on creative control and artistic integrity has made her a model for actors seeking longevity and substance in their careers. Notable films. Some of Jodie Foster's most memorable films include Taxi Driver, 1976, a breakout role that established her as a serious young actress. The Accused, 1988, a fearless portrayal of a woman fighting for justice after a brutal assault. The Silence of the Lambs, 1991, her Oscar-winning turn as Clarice Starling, an FBI trainee facing a cannibalistic serial killer. Nell, 1994, a deeply emotional performance as a woman raised in isolation. Contact, 1997, a thought-provoking science fiction film exploring faith, science, and humanity. Panic Room, 2002, a gripping thriller that showcased her strength and subtlety. Inside Man, 2006, a sleek crime drama directed by Spike Lee. The Beaver, 2011, a film she also directed, exploring mental health and family dynamics. Money Monster, 2016, a tense thriller with socio-economic themes, also directed by Foster. The Mauritanian, 2021, a critically acclaimed legal drama based on true events. True Detective, Night Country, 2024, a dark, atmospheric television comeback that earned her widespread praise. Personal character and privacy throughout her career. Jodie Foster has been known for her privacy and dignity. Unlike many celebrities, she has largely stayed away from tabloids and social media, preferring to let her work speak for itself. Her intelligence, fluency in French, and academic background distinguish her as one of the most cerebral figures in the entertainment world. Foster has often spoken about her belief in artistic authenticity and independence. She avoids fame for fame's sake and has chosen to focus on meaningful projects that align with her values. Her openness about her personal life, particularly her sexuality and family, has been characterized by grace and restraint, making her a role model for how to balance personal truth with public life. Legacy and impact. Jodie Foster's legacy in film is immense. She broke barriers for child actors transitioning into adult careers, for women directors in Hollywood, and for LGBTQ+ representation in the entertainment industry. She has maintained an unwavering commitment to quality storytelling, shaping cinema as both an art and a mirror of human experience. Critics and fans alike view her as a trailblazer, an artist of integrity who has consistently elevated the standards of acting and directing. Her work continues to inspire filmmakers and performers around the world, and her influence can be seen in generations of actresses who followed her path, balancing intelligence, power, and depth. Detailed filmography and career highlights. Jodie Foster has had a prolific career spanning over 5 decades. Beginning as a child actor and evolving into one of Hollywood's most respected performers and directors. Here's a chronological overview of her notable works. 1970s, early career in child stardom. Napoleon and Samantha, 1972. Foster made her feature film debut as a young girl on an adventure with a lion. Taxi Driver, 1976, breakthrough role as Iris, a child prostitute, earned her first Academy Award nomination. Bugsy Malone, 1976, starred in this musical gangster parody as Tallulah. Freaky Friday, 1976. Played a supporting role in this Disney comedy about a mother and daughter swapping bodies. The Little Girl Who Lives Down the Lane, 1976, played Rin, a precocious and mysterious teenager, demonstrating her early range. 1980s, transition to adult roles. Foxes, 1980, teen drama about suburban girls facing challenges, solidified her transition to adult roles. Carney, 1980. Played a carnival worker's daughter in this gritty drama. The Hotel New Hampshire, 1984. Played Franny Berry in a darkly comedic family drama. The Accused, 1988. Breakthrough adult role as a rape survivor fighting for justice. Won her first Academy Award for Best Actress. 1990s, critical acclaim and iconic roles. The Silence of the Lambs, 1991. Portrayed FBI trainee Clarice Starling. Won Academy Award for Best Actress, solidifying her status as one of the greatest actresses of her generation. Summersby, 1993. Romantic drama opposite Richard Gere, showcased her versatility. Nell, 1994. Played a woman raised in isolation, earned Golden Globe and Oscar nominations. Maverick, 1994. Starred opposite Mel Gibson in this light-hearted Western comedy. Contact, 1997. Played Dr. Ellie Arroway, an astronomer seeking extraterrestrial life, combined science, philosophy, and emotion in a critically acclaimed performance. Anna and the King, 1999, historical drama starring opposite Chow Yun-fat. 2000s, thrillers and mature roles. Panic Room, 2002. Played a mother trapped with her daughter during a home invasion, a tense thriller showcasing her intensity. Inside Man, 2006. Starred in Spike Lee's heist thriller as bank negotiator Madeline White. Flight Plan, 2005, portrayed a distraught mother searching for her missing child in a suspenseful thriller. 2010's, directing and mature career choices. The Beaver, 2011, played a supportive role and also directed. The film explored mental health and family. Money Monster, 2016. Directed and acted in this tense thriller about financial corruption in media. Hotel Artemis, 2018, played a nurse running a secret hospital for criminals. Received praise for her commanding presence. 2020's recent work The Mauritanian, 2021, portrayed defense attorney Nancy Hollander in a true crime legal drama. Won a Golden Globe and received Oscar recognition. True Detective, Night Country, 2024, returned to television in a lead role, praised for her intensity and depth. Directing style and philosophy. Jodie Foster's work as a director is marked by character-driven stories. She prioritizes emotional depth and nuanced performances over spectacle. Human themes. Her films often explore complex family dynamics, psychological struggles, and moral dilemmas. Subtlety and realism. Foster favors understated, naturalistic storytelling rather than over-the-top dramatics. Empowerment of actors. She is known for creating collaborative sets where actors can explore their roles fully. Focus on women. Many of her projects feature strong, multidimensional female characters, both in front of and behind the camera. Her directorial philosophy emphasizes intelligence, empathy, and authenticity, reflecting the same qualities she brings to her acting. Legacy. Jodie Foster is widely regarded as one of the most accomplished actors of her generation. Her influence spans acting, directing, and producing. She is admired not only for her artistic excellence but also for her intellectual rigor, privacy, and integrity in Hollywood. She continues to inspire performers and filmmakers, proving that longevity in the film industry is possible through talent, intelligence, and careful choices. Jodie Foster. Career timeline and milestones. Here's a more comprehensive look at Jodie Foster's career, awards, and key milestones, giving a clear sense of her journey in Hollywood, 1965 to 1975. Early beginnings. 1965. Began appearing in commercials at age 3, including ads for Coppertone. 1968 to 1972. Guest appearances on TV shows such as Mayberry RFD, Gunsmoke, The Courtship of Eddie's Father, and Bonanza. 1972. Film debut in Napoleon and Samantha alongside Michael Douglas. 1976 to 1980. Child stardom and breakthrough. 1976. Taxi Driver. Breakthrough role as Iris, a child prostitute, received Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actress at age 14. Bugsy Malone. Starred as Tallulah, combining musical talent with acting skill. Freaky Friday. Played Anna, part of Disney's popular body swap comedy The Little Girl Who Lives Down the Lane. Critically acclaimed performance as Rin, a young girl protecting her secrets. Foster gained a reputation for handling mature and challenging material from a young age. 1980 to 1988. Transition to adult roles. 1980. Fox's role as Annie, navigating teen life in suburban California. 1984. The Hotel New Hampshire, played Franny Berry in a darkly comic, offbeat family drama. 1988. The Accused, Academy Award-winning performance as Sarah Tobias, a rape survivor seeking justice, cemented her status as a leading actress. 1989 to 1999. Iconic roles and critical acclaim. 1991. The Silence of the Lambs, won Academy Award for Best Actress and Golden Globe for her role as Clarice Starling. 1993, Summersby, showcased romantic and dramatic versatility. 1994, Nell, critically acclaimed portrayal of a woman raised in isolation, Golden Globe and Oscar nominations. 1994, Maverick, played alongside Mel Gibson in a light-hearted western. 1997, Contact, starred as Dr. Ellie Arroway, blending science, philosophy, and emotion in a performance praised worldwide. 1999, Anna and the King, historical drama, demonstrating her ability to tackle diverse genres. 2000 to 2010, thrillers and mature roles. 2002, Panic Room, tense thriller, showcased physical and emotional intensity. 2005, Flight Plan, played a mother searching for her missing child aboard an airplane. 2006, Inside Man, starred as bank negotiator Madeline White in Spike Lee's heist thriller. She began balancing acting with selective directing projects. 2011 to 2020, directing in independent films. 2011, The Beaver, played a supporting role and directed. Examined mental health and family dynamics. 2016, Money Monster, directed and starred, film focused on media, finance, and social issues. 2018, Hotel Artemis, starred as Nurse, a strong and enigmatic character in a dystopian thriller. 2021 present, Resurgence and Recognition. 2021, The Mauritanian, played Nancy Hollander, a defense attorney in a real-life legal case. Won Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actress. 2024, True Detective, Night Country, starred in the lead role, praised for a commanding performance in television. Awards and Honors Overview. Academy Awards. 1989 Best Actress, The Accused. 1992 Best Actress, The Silence of the Lambs. Golden Globes. 1989 Best Actress in a Motion Picture, Drama. The Accused. 1992 Best Actress in a Motion Picture, Drama, The Silence of the Lambs. 2013 Cecil B. DeMille Award for Lifetime Achievement. 2021 Best Supporting Actress. The Mauritanian BAFTA Awards. Best Supporting Actress, Taxi Driver. AFI recognition. Considered one of the greatest living actresses for her contributions to film. Personal and professional traits. Known for intelligence, privacy, and selectivity in role choices. Fluent in French, often taking on international projects. Career characterized by a balance of challenging roles, critical acclaim, and socially meaningful stories. Respected for her work behind the camera as a director and producer. Jodie Foster's career is a rare example of child stardom evolving into enduring artistry, marked by remarkable performances, risk-taking in roles, and influence behind the camera. She is recognized as one of the most respected figures in Hollywood, balancing talent, intellect, and integrity. Jodie Foster. Deep dive into career, influence, and legacy to fully capture Jodie Foster's impact on cinema. It's worth examining not only her roles and awards but also her broader contributions to film, culture, and Hollywood itself. Acting philosophy and style. Jodie Foster's acting is defined by intensity, precision, and emotional intelligence. Key aspects include psychological depth. Foster often chooses roles that explore complex, troubled, or unconventional characters, allowing her to delve into nuanced emotional landscapes. Subtlety and control. Her performances often convey a lot with minimalistic gestures, facial expressions, and quiet dialogue delivery. Versatility across genres, from thrillers, Panic Room, The Silence of the Lambs, dramas, Nell, The Accused, science fiction, Contact, to comedies, Maverick. She navigates genres with authenticity. Empathy and intelligence. Foster brings intellectual insight into her characters, portraying women who are observant, resourceful, and resilient. Directorial approach. Foster's directorial work reflects her acting sensibilities. Character-centered stories. She prioritizes emotional arcs over spectacle, exploring human relationships and inner conflicts. Collaborative environment. Foster encourages actors to explore their roles deeply, creating a set culture of creativity and trust. Female perspective. Many of her films focus on women's experiences, giving voice to stories often overlooked in Hollywood. Intellectual themes. Films like Money Monster and The Mauritanian show her interest in social issues, ethics, and moral dilemmas. Influence on Hollywood and women in film. Jodie Foster has played a pivotal role in shaping opportunities for women in Hollywood, trailblazer for child actors. She transitioned successfully from child star to adult actress, defying the industry norm of early burnout. Empowering female characters. Many of her roles, such as Clarice Starling, Silence of the Lambs, or Dr. Ellie Arroway, Contact, depict women who are intelligent, capable, and morally complex. Director and producer. By taking on these roles, she has inspired other women to pursue careers behind the camera. Mentorship and advocacy. Though private, she has influenced younger actors through her example of integrity, artistic courage, and selective career choices. Cultural impact. Iconic characters. Clarice Starling remains one of the most enduring female protagonists in film history. Challenging norms. Foster's early roles addressed controversial topics, from child exploitation in Taxi Driver to sexual assault in The Accused, pushing Hollywood to engage with difficult social issues. LGBTQ+ representation. By publicly acknowledging her sexuality in 2013, she became a respected figure for LGBTQ+ visibility in Hollywood while maintaining her privacy and dignity. Academic and intellectual role model. Her Yale education and intellectual approach to acting have contributed to her image as a thoughtful, intelligent star in a celebrity-driven industry. Legacy. Jodie Foster's career is a masterclass in artistic longevity, versatility, and integrity. Acting excellence. 2 Academy Awards, multiple Golden Globes, and critical acclaim across decades. Directorial vision. A unique voice in filmmaking, balancing storytelling, emotion, and social commentary. Trailblazing for women, both in front of and behind the camera. She has opened doors for complex female characters and female filmmakers. Cultural significance. A public figure who blends intellectual rigor, privacy, and authenticity, challenging Hollywood norms. Influence on future generations. Foster remains a model of how to navigate fame thoughtfully, choose challenging work, and maintain artistic integrity. Fun facts. She speaks fluent French and has starred in French-language films. Foster was a child prodigy academically, attending Yale University and graduating magna cum laude. She famously turned down major blockbuster roles in favor of character-driven films, choosing quality over commercialism. Despite her fame, she has maintained an intensely private life, rarely giving interviews or appearing in tabloids. Jodie Foster. The ultimate career and life overview. Here's a fully detailed, exhaustive biography of Jodie Foster, combining her life, career, influence, and legacy into a comprehensive profile. Early life and childhood. Full name: Alicia Christian Jodie Foster, born November 19, 1962, Los Angeles, California, USA. Parents: Evelyn, Brandy, Almond Foster, mother: Lucius Fisher Foster III, father. Jodie Foster was born into a cultured family in Los Angeles, with early exposure to the entertainment industry. Her mother worked as a manager and was pivotal in guiding Jodie's early career. From age 3, Foster appeared in commercials, beginning with Coppertone ads. and quickly became a recognizable face on television. She attended the Lycée Français de Los Angeles, becoming fluent in French, a skill that allowed her to work internationally later in her career. Foster was academically gifted and went on to graduate magna cum laude from Yale University in 1985 with a degree in literature. Her intelligence and cultural literacy have remained a hallmark of her career. Child acting career, 1965 to 1975. Foster's early years were spent on television and film. Appeared on Mayberry RFD, Gunsmoke, The Courtship of Eddie's Father, and Bonanza. Made her feature film debut in Napoleon and Samantha, 1972. By 1976, she starred in 3 landmark films. Taxi Driver as Iris, Academy Award nomination at 14, Bugsy Malone as Tallulah the little girl who lives down the lane as Rin. Her early work was notable for its maturity and emotional depth, establishing her as a serious young talent. Transition to adult roles, 1980 to 1988. Foster's transition from child actor to adult performer was seamless. Fox's, 1980, coming-of-age drama. The Hotel New Hampshire, 1984, darkly comic, dramatic ensemble piece. The Accused, 1988, portrayal of a rape survivor, earned her first Academy Award for Best Actress. These roles demonstrated her fearlessness in tackling complex and socially relevant topics. Rise to international stardom, 1989 to 1999. This period cemented Foster as one of Hollywood's most respected actresses. The Silence of the Lambs, 1991, Clarice Starling. Won Academy Award for Best Actress. Summersby, 1993, romantic drama alongside Richard Gere. Nell, 1994, Golden Globe-winning performance as a woman raised in isolation. Maverick, 1994, light-hearted Western comedy. Contact, 1997, science fiction exploring faith, science, and human experience. Anna and the King, 1999, historical drama. Foster became known for portraying strong, intelligent, and emotionally complex female characters. 2000 to 2010, thrillers, mature roles. And directing Panic Room, 2002, physical and emotional intensity in thriller. Flight Plan, 2005, suspenseful drama. Inside Man, 2006, Spike Lee heist thriller. Began focusing on directing and producing, with films like The Beaver, 2011. 2011 present. Directorial work and continued acting excellence. The Beaver, 2011. Directorial effort exploring family and mental health. Money Monster, 2016, directed and starred, socially conscious thriller. Hotel Artemis, 2018, dystopian thriller with commanding lead role. The Mauritanian, 2021, Golden Globe-winning performance as defense attorney. True Detective. Night Country, 2024, acclaimed television comeback. Awards and honors. Academy Awards. Best Actress. The Accused, 1988, The Silence of the Lambs, 1991, Golden Globes, Best Actress. The Accused, 1988, The Silence of the Lambs, 1991, Best Supporting Actress. The Mauritanian, 2021, Cecil B. DeMille Award, 2013, BAFTA Awards, Best Supporting Actress. Taxi Driver, 1976, numerous other honors from AFI, Cannes, and film festivals worldwide. Acting style and philosophy subtle and controlled, expressive through minimal gestures and quiet intensity. Psychologically complex characters, drawn to roles exploring human trauma, resilience, and intellect. Versatility, thrillers, dramas, sci-fi, comedies, and period films. Integrity. Selective in role choice, prioritizes meaningful and challenging projects. Directing approach character-focused, emphasis on emotional arcs over spectacle. Collaborative. Supports actors in exploring their performances. Intellectual and social themes. Often tackles ethics, social justice, and personal morality. Female perspective. Highlights strong, multidimensional women. Cultural and industry influence trailblazer. Transitioned successfully from child star to adult actress and became a respected director. Iconic female characters. Clarice Starling, Silence of the Lambs, Dr. Ellie Arroway, Contact. LGBTQ+ representation. Public acknowledgement of her sexuality in 2013. Private, dignified personal life. Intellectual role model. Combines academic achievement with Hollywood success. Fun facts: fluent in French. Appeared in French-language films. Avoids tabloids and social media, maintaining privacy. Known for intelligence, artistic courage, and selective career choices. Turned down major blockbuster roles in favor of challenging, meaningful work. Legacy: Jodie Foster is recognized as one of Hollywood's most talented, intelligent, and influential performers. Her legacy includes artistic longevity, sustained excellence over 5 decades. Trailblazing roles, created enduring, complex female characters. Influence behind the camera, opened doors for women directors and producers. Cultural impact, pioneered visibility for LGBTQ+ actors. Child actors transitioning to adult careers and intelligent female leads. Inspiration, a model for combining privacy, integrity, and professional excellence in the entertainment industry. Jodie Foster. Complete career, influence, and legacy expanded. Let's expand even further, diving into lesser-known facts, career nuances, mentorship, and her broader cultural impact. This adds depth beyond her filmography and awards. Early recognition and academic excellence. Foster was a child prodigy academically, attending advanced programs while simultaneously building a successful acting career. Fluent in French, she performed in French-language films and gave interviews in French. Reflecting her intellectual versatility, she graduated magna cum laude from Yale University in 1985 with a degree in literature. Her education influenced her acting and directorial choices, often selecting intellectually rich, socially conscious projects. Key career milestones: 1976, Taxi Driver. At age 13, her role as Iris made headlines for its maturity. She became one of the youngest Oscar nominees in history. 1988, The Accused, tackled a controversial topic, showing her willingness to confront social issues through her work. 1991, The Silence of the Lambs, one of the most iconic female lead roles in cinematic history. Her portrayal of Clarice Starling became a cultural reference for strong, intelligent women in film. 1994, Nell, explored isolation and human communication, earned Golden Globe and Academy.
Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.